Well, after a few days of snow plowing, it's time to give this old girl a bath. Yeah. And then after we give it a bath, we're going to give you guys an equipment tour of the equipment we have. I know I've had some people talking about doing an equipment tour and all that good stuff. As you can see, look at all that salt all over my truck. Let's give it a bath. It's so bad, like on my inside of my window. That's how dirty the inside of the window is. It's dirty. Let's fix that.
Alright, well, we got the truck cleaned up. Boy, it had lots of salt and ice and dirt and all kinds of crap on it. We'll show you that here in a little bit, how it turned out. We're going to take the plow off due to, I think we're done plowing for a little while anyway. Maybe until the latter parts of February, and we'll talk about that as we go. But we're going to do an equipment tour starting out 2023. Now, this may not be the same equipment when we end 2023, but this is what I have now. And I've also got a couple pieces of equipment for sale. If you guys are interested, you maybe contact me. I've got a mower here for sale that we're going to be showing off here. And I just kind of want to, you know, showcase what I've got, what our plans are for this year, what our plans for new equipment are this year, things we're thinking about, things we're, you know, what we're looking at getting, just all different kinds of stuff. Kind of a beginning of the year equipment. We're going to start here. I know you can't see me. We're going to start here with the mower that is for sale. This is a, I believe it's a 2011 Hustler Super Z. It does have a bad boy seat on it because the seat that came on it broke. This one is now broke. I actually kind of inherited this when I bought out the GoMo company. Of course, I'm getting so this is the 72-inch Hustler. It has, I believe, it's a Kawasaki. I believe it's either a 38 or a 40 horse motor on it. Can't quite remember. I do know we have put a new motor on this. I'll get you guys some close-ups here in a minute. We had, when we first got it, it had a little motor engine trouble, so we went and had that looked at, and they decided that it was going to get a new motor. So the deck, I mean, it's been used. The deck is a good heavy welded deck. It looks really good. I like it. This is the mower I have up for sale, just because I want to get a different one. I'm in the market to get, you know, something a little different. It does have the trans cooler on it back here. Like I said, it's got a Kawasaki motor on it. It's the FX850V. It's a V-twin. We had headlights on it at one time. The switch here is good. You know, everything works. We had to put a new throttle cable on it 1 year. It goes 18 miles an hour, believe it or not. This sucker will go. Tires are in still good shape. It's got two, I think 7.5 gallons of tank or fuel on these, two of them. It'll hold 15 gallons of fuel easily. It mows great for big areas. It originately came from Farm Pride. Farm Pride's not in business anymore, but that's the 72-inch Hustler and all everything. So it's a hoss. So if you're interested, message me. I would like to get 5,500 out of this, 5,500. I would like to get that out of this. I just have a small hydro leak, but it's just a seal that needs to be replaced. That can be replaced. I just don't want to replace it if I'm going to sell it, and I'll just sell it as is. So the next on my equipment tour is, if we sell this, I plan on getting a Spartan. I think we're going to be getting a Spartan to demo sometime this year. I'm not for sure when. I've been talking to them. As you saw, we talked to them at the big Equip Expo we went to last year. I talked to the guys there. They're going to send one over, I believe. So the newest one, we just got this, I believe, last year. This is the newest one, and I'm going to keep this. I actually absolutely love this mower. This is the 60-inch. This is the commercial grade 60 from the one that Clint has. So we have put LED lights on it. I haven't got them wired because I put them on and then things got cold. So I made brackets on there and everything, which I need to paint the brackets, but I ain't done that yet. So these are they have the side shooters on them and all that good stuff. So we got to get those wired up and getting those looking all good. Got to get a new seat for it. The seat that's on it's crap, but I found one online. This has what engine is on this? This is a Kawasaki. This is a 32 horse. So the stickers crackle and stuff, but had some work done to it. Had to have a new starter put on it last year. It's a great working mower and all. I like Hustler, but I really want to try out those Spartans. So yeah. Then we've got, and it's still set up for leaf cleanup because we might have some spring cleanups to do. We've got the Grasshopper. I've actually had a couple things, so the deal's opened up on it. I've got to get the switch for the headlights replaced because we've got new headlights coming for those. They're LEDs. I ordered them last year. They were a special one to fit that hole. So we're gonna put LED headlights on this. The seat's in good shape. The mower itself's in good shape other than the tank being a little dirty from diesel, and that's how Grasshoppers do. The tires, I'm gonna look at probably getting a different set of tires for that. If I keep this, if I get a Spartan and sell this, chances are I might sell this and get a bigger Spartan with a bagger system on it. But as far as right now, I'm gonna be keeping it. This is the first mower I'm gonna try to sell, and then after it sells, we'll go from there. It has the side thing that's on there, the tubes up there and all that, but this motor here on the side quit, and they run $800 new. So if anybody has a mower for a Grasshopper 722D that'll fit a 61-inch deck, hit me up if you got one for sale or anything. I really don't want to have to pay $800 for one of these. They don't make them to where you can fix anything. The worm gear broke inside of it, and the brushes went bad inside of it, so had to get that fixed. So then we're moving on back here. I know it's kind of dark in here, but I wanted to get this filmed. You can kind of see we've got the $100 or $75 or whatever I gave for it, Troy-Bilt lawn vacuum. This is the vacuum I got a couple years ago. It's been having problems with the carburetor. I had one guy look at it. You saw it used a couple times in the videos. It is going to be worked on again because the carburetor's still messing up. We also have a 2-inch trash pump with a 100-foot hose there that you've seen us use. That's going to be getting a wheel and handle kit. We use that for water in our garden. If we do a job, we need to bring water in, get some seed watered in, or water some plants or something, we can use that. We've also got a chainsaw. We've got the quick attach in there. We've got the forks for the Kubota. Over here, we've got our big sprayer that we use to spray bug spray. I sprayed a lot of bug spray with it for people's yards that want, like, I'll spray that liquid 7. We'll mix it up. I've actually got to take it off. As you can see, it's not sitting on there properly. We've got to take those bands off and fix that this year. I've used it to spray bugs on our garden and stuff like that. I really don't spray too much weeds around here. Most of the time we just weed eat them down. We've got this up here is kind of our area here at this shop where a bunch of tools lay. We're in the process of getting new tools because this Harbor Freight thing right here broke. We've got new tools we picked up here and there. I've got, wire deals, battery things, all that good stuff, screws, cotter pins, diesel fuel treatment, battery holders, rubber pieces, receivers, all different kinds of stuff, chainsaws. So, and then over here, of course, we run the Steel 800 backpack blower. We've got some gas cans up here. Well, we've got the pole saw attachment, and we've got a weed eater here. This is our FS91. This has to go in to be tuned up. So I believe that was getting tuned up. And then we've got the Combi series over here that's turned sideways. Right there, that's our Combi series saw. We've got the weed eater head for it, the edger. I've got the pole saw over there. So as we come around there, we've got our tiller for the Kubota. This is the King Cutter tiller we use. This is the 4-foot tiller. I'm gonna be probably looking at maybe putting some different kinds of pins on there, because the quick attach just didn't, yeah, which I might be getting a new quick attach, because that one's got some parts on it that are broke. Blade here, which was used a little bit this winter. We're hoping to use it maybe the next storm if we get another storm. It's just been super cold and super windy for anyone to be out on this. It does have a flat tire. I do have new tires ordered for this. We're putting R4s on it. That might be an R4, I'm not for sure. I don't think it is, but it might be. Getting new R4s for the front, new R4s for the back. This is the BX 2200 Kubota. It does have about 1,200, 1,300 hours on it, but she's a beast. She doesn't give up. We've had custom fork deals made in it. We put a new cutting edge on it last year. I actually need to bring this out a little bit, fix it, all that good stuff. But it's nice, got a little 4-foot bucket on it. Over here on the side, this has got a bad seat on it. I need to get a new seat for it, but it starts and runs. I'd like to get some new lighting put on it. I'd like to get a few other things done to it, but it works fine. There ain't a problem with it. It works fine. Yeah, it might be old and it might be beat up, but hey, it works. Don't, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. It's been sitting here since November, hasn't started, which probably need to get the key and start it. Probably do that tomorrow. And the headlight even still works on it. So over here, we've got our push mower for backyards. This is our Toro 7.25. It is a 22-inch. This is the Toro recycler. It's not the super recycler, just the recycler. I bought it 4 years ago. Pretty good. The oil's still clean. We've had to add a little oil to it, but so far I've never had to change it. This is new to us this year, our new pull-behind core aerator. This is from AgriFab. It's one of the Pro Series. We've got the blocks on there. I am gonna be making something to keep those blocks from moving. I'm gonna make some sort of bracket or something in there to keep those blocks from moving that will bolt those down, other than a bungee strap. Here we've got our Cub Cadet. This is the 524 2-stage snowblower, and we have not been able to use that this year either due to, well, the wind was super bad there in December when we had our, and then the last storm we got, it was super wet. It wouldn't blow it out, just kept plugging it up. So snowblowers, you practically got to have the exact same, or you've got to have good, you got to have perfect conditions of snow to do that. Now this is just our little shop, or my shop here in town that I'm renting off a guy. So it's not super big area. It's just something to keep equipment up here. I do have some equipment down at Clint still. I've got my 4-wheeler and another mower and some Kubota stuff, the box blade and all that stuff still down there. And you know, maybe this blade will go back down there once we get done with winter. Like I said, I actually hope to use it. Hopefully the next I'm sure we'll get another storm. Said February is going to be up and down with temperatures, so who knows, but lots of cool mowers. But yeah, 2023, we are here. This is actually filmed on February 1st. It's cold. If you haven't subscribed to my other channels, the Nathan 343, the DJ Fire, we got some paneling get to us. We got, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 sheets of paneling here. Let's flip it around here. It's this, kind of looks like pallet wood. We're gonna be building some stuff for the studio with this. We got all kinds of sheets here. There's about $40 a piece sheets, and we got them for free. So it's awesome. I also have my Chapin walk behind spreader, which is covered in salt right now because we use it for salt. It did fine, other than the nut fell off the middle spinner, and I have to go get a new nut to put on there. Carry a little bit of salt here. This is the salt I use. Works pretty good. It's chunkier salt, it's bigger salt. We got a table, we got some more blocks, and of course we've got our push bar in here, which I do plan on putting that back on this year and welding it, or hooking up those lights so that they will work on the truck. So that's the lawn care equipment. I will go ahead and show you the truck. I am in the market for another truck. Just prices are really high right now. The Dakota's not really bothering me, you know, with problems. It's holding up, but let's go check out the Dakota. All right, so you've all seen the Dodge Dakota. This is a not 2000. It's hard to say 2009. This is a 1999 Dodge Dakota. It has about 380,000 miles on it. Whether those are original miles or not, I have no idea. It has some rust on it. It's a beat up truck, but it's a work truck. It's not a show truck. It's not a, I'm gonna go pick my girlfriend up in this truck. It's not a, you know, it's this, it's that. It's not, and it's still got a little bit of salt on it right there that apparently leaked out. It's no biggie. It'll get a bath again. I think it's gonna rain next week, but we've got, you know, some lighting on here, and I'm gonna make a separate video on the lights I use and what my plans are for this truck, if I plan on putting any more lights on it, if I plan on doing what. But it has a I have a 7-foot Mower snowplow with an E57 pump, although the stickers have worn off of it. And I have a small leak on that, which I'm gonna have to get fixed next year. It's not a super leak, not something that's worth fixing right now, but it's a good truck, good plow. It works great. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. So, yeah. It's got some issues over here where it rusted and I cut it out. I just need to get bigger fender flares and put on it, and I think it would look phenomenal. Get the big Dodge Ram fender flares. We've got some up here where the heavy duty Gorilla tape is, kind of keeping that water out of there and all that good stuff. We'll get the fender flare back on that eventually. So yeah, that's that. We've also got I think it's a 24-foot flatbed trailer. We're going to be doing some work to this. Of course, we've got equipment defender stuff on here. We've got more stuff to put on. We've got a weed eater rack. We've got some stuff to put on the 60-inch mower, side discharge chute cover. The tires on here are probably going, they're 2 years old maybe. This back one back here, it's probably gonna have to get rotated or a new one put on it or something, because it's wearing funny. Yeah, so that's that. I think the looks like his tire back here from sitting is leaking air. But yeah, it's gonna be great. Great year. I'm excited. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It's been great. Thanks to all the new subscribers. We're approaching 300 subscribers. I can't believe this channel is growing like it is. It's awesome knowing that this community, we love each other. You know, I appreciate it. I've been subscribing to some of y'all's channels and all that stuff. We got a lot of awesome stuff coming as soon as it warms up. I know it's been kind of a slow year with videos, at least slow winter. But that ain't my fault. Mother Nature has been kind of not doing the greatest. But we're also working with a guy possibly to get some drone footage. There's a guy that's starting kind of a drone business, so I'm gonna possibly have him come out a couple jobs and shoot some video for that. Maybe teach me how to use a drone and go from there. Like I said, if you're interested in the 72-inch mower, Hustler, it's a great mower. It's a Super Z. It runs great, not a problem with it. It'll cut anything you put in front of it. And like I said, message me. Email is below in the about. So if you want to shoot me a comment and let me know, hey, I'm going to send you an email so I can kind of be looking for it. We will, you know, if you want to come look at it, if you're in the area. But 5,500 questions, anything about the mower, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.